There's something heavy you've been carrying, but you don't talk about it. Not with your friends, not with your family, not even with yourself. It shows up when your alarm goes off and you snooze it 5 times. It shows up when you stare at your phone for hours watching strangers achieve the life you secretly want, but don't think you deserve. You call it laziness. You beat yourself up for not doing enough. But here's the uncomfortable truth no one told you. You're not lazy. You're just tired of surviving. Think about it. You've been running a marathon with no finish line. Every day you wake up, the world throws 1,000 things at you. Pressure, deadlines, expectations. You're supposed to study hard, work harder, chase money, look good, stay mentally healthy, meditate, journal, read 52 books a year, drink green smoothies, have a side hustle, and don't forget to stay positive. Because gratitude, bro. But no one tells you how to breathe, how to just exist. You weren't born unmotivated, you weren't born tired. You were born curious, wild, hungry for life. But somewhere between report cards, heartbreaks, job rejections, and endless scrolling, you began to shrink. Your goals became fears. Your dreams became doubts. And suddenly it became easier to avoid than to try. Because trying and failing feels worse than never trying at all. But I want you to pause for a second. Let's zoom out. Let's stop blaming you for a system that was never designed for your peace. You didn't choose to be raised in a culture that shames rest. You didn't choose trauma. You didn't choose to be constantly compared. You didn't choose this pace of life that forces you to sprint, even when your soul is limping. So before we fix your productivity, let's fix the story you tell yourself. You're not your lowest moment. You're not the job you didn't get. You're not the degree you didn't finish. You're not the habit you're struggling to break. You're a whole person, still becoming, still healing, still learning. And guess what? That's not weakness, that's power. That's being human. I know what you're thinking. Okay, fine, I'm not lazy. But then why do I keep procrastinating? Why can't I stick to anything? Let me tell you what no one else does. You're not unmotivated. You're scared. Scared of failing. Scared of disappointing people. Scared that even if you try your hardest, you still won't be enough. And instead of facing that fear, your brain takes the easy exit. It scrolls, it eats, it delays. Not because you're weak, but because your nervous system is protecting you from pain. And here's where everything shifts. You don't break the cycle by hating yourself. You break it by understanding yourself. Instead of, why am I so lazy? Ask, what am I avoiding? Instead of, why can't I stay consistent? Ask, what am I afraid will happen if I succeed? Instead of forcing motivation, create momentum. Because motivation is unreliable. It's like a bad friend. Shows up when it wants, disappears when you need it most. But momentum, that's yours to build. And you start by showing up imperfectly but honestly. Wake up late? Okay, cool. Don't waste the whole day punishing yourself. Take a shower, drink water, get sunlight, do one thing. Just one. Because that one thing proves to your brain that you're not giving up. And tomorrow it gets easier. This isn't about becoming a machine. It's about becoming more you. You don't need $1 million routine. You don't need to meditate on a mountain. You don't need to read every self-help book on earth. You need to forgive yourself. You need to trust that healing takes time. You need to believe that small steps are still progress, because that's the truth behind every real transformation. Not overnight success, not viral growth, not a perfect body in 30 days. It is choosing yourself again and again, even on the days when your mind says you were not worth it, especially on those days. And if no one told you this before, let me be the first. You are not behind. You're on your way. You are not broken. You are becoming. You are not lazy. You are carrying more than anyone knows, and still trying. And that alone, that's strength.